Ever feel like smartphones these days are either too bulky to fit in your pocket or too basic to be exciting? Well, hold on to your charging cables, because the OnePlus 13T is shaping up to be the Goldilocks of smartphones. Not too big, not too small, just right. And based on the latest leaks flooding Chinese social media, this could be the compact flagship we've been waiting for. Let's talk design first, because let's be honest, we all judge a phone by its cover before checking the specs. The OnePlus 13T comes in at just 71.7mm wide. That's pretty much the same as the upcoming iPhone 16e. Compare that to the regular OnePlus 13, which is chunkier at 76.5mm, and yeah, that difference is noticeable. In the hand, this thing looks like it was actually made for human fingers, not just for showing off in renders. And OnePlus is finally jumping on something I've been begging Android brands to do for years: MagSafe-style cases. Yes, official cases with built-in magnets. So now, you can just snap this phone onto a wireless charger or mount it in your car without it flying off at the first pothole. Android, welcome to the future. Now let's talk camera setup. There's no mystery here. OnePlus already let the cat out of the bag. You're getting a 50MP main shooter with Sony's IMX906 sensor, the same one they used in their flagship device. Add to that a 50MP telephoto lens with 2x optical zoom, and you've got a seriously solid photography setup, even though there's no ultra-wide this time. But don't worry, they're still giving you 4x lossless zoom, AI-enhanced portrait modes, and ultra-clear live photos that'll make your shots look like they were taken on a DSLR. Or at least make your dog look majestic even while he's chewing your charger. Now, here's the kicker, the battery. OnePlus somehow stuffed a 6,260 mAh battery into this sleek little body, and it weighs only 185 grams. How? That's lighter than some phones with much smaller batteries. Most flagships struggle to hit 5,000 mAh. This one laughs at that and says, "Hold my power bank." And yes, it comes with bypass charging, so if you're gaming or binge-watching while plugged in, you won't fry your battery in the process. Smart move. On the performance side, this thing's a beast. It runs the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 Elite chipset, paired with up to 16GB of LPDDR5X RAM and a whopping 1TB of UFS 4.0 storage. I mean, that's enough horsepower to run pretty much anything, including your regret for not waiting to upgrade. Out of the box, it ships with Android 15, unless you're in China, where it'll come with ColorOS 15. And it's already made an appearance on Antutu with a score over 3 million. I repeat, 3 million. That's borderline absurd. The 6.31-inch flat OLED display is another sweet spot. 1.5K resolution and a smooth 120Hz refresh rate. No overkill, just crispy visuals and buttery scrolling. Plus, the flat design means no annoying accidental touches on the screen edge. Thank you, OnePlus, for not falling into the curved display trap. The aesthetics: clean, flat metal frame, glass back, and some fun color choices like morning mist gray, heart-beating pink, and cloud ink black. I mean, heart-beating pink? That sounds like a Taylor Swift album, but hey, it looks good. There is one bummer though: the phone's IP65 rating for water and dust resistance. That's good, but not flagship level good. Most flagships aim for IP68, so this one falls a little short. But since it's a leak, there's still a chance that rating might get bumped before launch. And speaking of the launch, it's officially set for April 24th in China. But the big question: will it go global? Because if it does, this could be the compact Android flagship that finally gives the iPhone mini fans something to cheer about. So, what do you think? Is the OnePlus 13T the perfect compact beast we've all been waiting for, or is there still something missing from your dream phone? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more tech deep dives, and smash that notification bell so you don't miss the latest news. And hey, if you're into smartphones, check out my videos on the best flagship killers of 2025 and a full breakdown of Snapdragon Gen 3 performance. Those are linked right here on the end screen.